they'll continue to run it.
There are a bunch of topics we have on this list. We don't have to talk about them all today. I want you to choose one of these three. Actually, one of these four. Jordan Poole and the Wizards. Cam Thomas and the Nets. DeJounte Murray, 41-point explosion. Or the Warriors are undefeated on the road.
I don't care about any of those except the last one.
I was here with Warriors are undefeated, 3-0 on the road. They were the worst road team in the league last year. Right now, they can't be beat. Jackson, why is that?
Well, that's because when your star players, when they're off of the court for 15 minutes every single game, Chris Paul is playing them. And it's a pretty big mismatch. So they have the best bench player since Andre Iguodala on the Golden State Warriors now, and that itself is terrifying. And then what Chris is going to do, other than go up against bench units for 15 or more minutes a night, first off, Steve Kerr is going to be able to load manage, which is going to be genius. But he's also going to ascend Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody and hopefully teach, especially Kuminga, how to play his role. And then all Golden State's missing is a rim runner. I don't know who that rim runner will be. But once they get him, they'll have for sure the best team since the dynasty. I think Golden State's the last chance, the last hope to beat Denver. Otherwise, it's a wrap, and I think they're quite close. I think they're quite close to Denver by the end of the season. And also, Steph Curry is an MVP. Yeah, I mean, Chris Paul on the bench is. I remember talking about this all summer. I remember one stream specifically. You and Luke were like just getting so annoyed that I was saying Chris Paul's coming off the bench. Let's throw that in there. Yeah, this is Golden State is. I mean, they're just absolutely loaded. Chris Paul, all that's keeping Golden State from a Western Conference Finals is health and wealth, and happiness, but mainly to Chris Paul. But we can't forget about Clay and Dre, and obviously Steven.
I think,
But Steph's MVP right now, outside of Luka.
Hey. I think with what you were just saying, I can believe it, but I don't know, man. I think it's such a crapshoot with 3 games in. Brandon Podziemski looked good.
Well, they're 4 games.
4 games in, my apology. Some teams are 3. Asshole.
TJD looked good.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the biggest thing going on with teams right now is it all can change very quickly. So we can't get overzealous and proclaim champions right now.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get over. You can have whatever you want. But me personally, I'll be overzealous if that's the word to describe it. The Golden State Warriors are the second best team in the West. I mean, Phoenix is really good, and the Clippers are about to be really good. But
I think they're a playoff squad.
Steph,
I'm just not ready.
Teams don't.
I still like Phoenix. I still like
playoff squad. Steph Curry.
I like Dallas right now, dude.
Golden State's way better.
I don't know,
Did
man.
2 years ago not teach you much? They were way better.
Better?
What can Luka do that Steph can't? Give me one thing.
Big post up.
What's one thing? Yeah, I guess. But it's a point guard, so I'll take it.
Henry, what's your thoughts on Golden State being the second best team in the West and them being undefeated to start the season on the road?
Second best team in the West was a good catch. I still think that Boston is the best bet to usurp Denver. I think that that's pretty valid, though. I mean, until Phoenix proves to me that they can, be healthy and, at least showcase something. I know we're only 4 games into the season, but I think for now that's a valid statement that I'm going to do. I mean, this is a team that would get killed with Steph Curry off the court, even during, their championship runs, and now that's not the case anymore. I still think they're going to be shallow on the wings. Kuminga's not going to step up, so that's going to hurt them. A rim runner would be nice, but it's not a huge part of their offense, so I'm not tweaking on that. Kai Jones, GOAT life, maybe.
I think they have a good 8-man rotation. But like the problem with this 8-man rotation, one injury, you're gonna have to start calling Kuminga and Moses Moody. Like Dario Saric, Gary Payton II, Chris Paul, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but you don't even want Dario Saric playing.
It's just-
I love Dario Saric. I think Dario Saric is better than Nemanja Bjelica.
Okay. Namanji could barely play playoff minutes also.
What did you just say?
I said Namanji could barely play playoff minutes also.
Who's Namanji?
Bjelica.
Nemanja Bjelica.
No,
Fucking say
dude.
the guy's name correctly.
That's fresh off the boat. Mine is right.
It's Nemanja Bjelica. And he
Potato-
played 17.
Potato.
You can say
No, he played 17 minutes a night during the playoff run. He was actually a key contributor. He was their backup center.
All right.
if anybody gets injured on any team, they'll be worse. So I don't think that can only be applied to
No, you're right.
Golden State.
That'd be
All right, he played 10 minutes in the playoffs.
every
I
game.
fact
Every
check
game,
that.
10 minutes a night. Okay, 10 minutes is a lot in the playoffs.
What year was this?
2 years ago, you jackass, when they won the goddamn
Wait,
fucking championship,
are-
you asshole.
Cat. No.
Question for you then. Question for you about the 10 minutes. Did the Nuggets lose the finals without Christian Brown?
Yes.
Biased.
Dude, you don't win a championship without a Kansas Jayhawk on the roster. I think there is a stat. It's like out of the last 25 championships, I think 23 or 24 of them have had a Kansas Jayhawk on them.
That's pretty
Yeah, every team has
Duke's
at
probably
least
had
one
25,
Jayhawk on the
haven't they?
roster. Especially LeBron. I think LeBron's
Yeah.
every championship has had